and welcome back to that new hobby high, Ultramarines from scratch. Now, I guess this video is 2 pennies, yeah? Penny short, penny short, day late. So yeah, I'm a day late, but I've got good and fucking noble reasons for being fucking late. I was up in north of Parabadoo, and basically our campsite got attacked by wild dogs and dingoes, and it caused a whole kerfuffle. We got stuck up there. We've just come back to Parabadoo now, and I am now painting Invictus Suzarians. So yeah, it's been a very, very unique Monday, Tuesday. But all's good, no one's hurt, and no one went to the hospital. Couple of close calls, nips. Dogs got into most of the camp kit. Fucking fucked everything up. Gave everyone a good chase around. Freaking I was in my swag when the attack happened, because you know those big fucking dogs only come at night. And luckily, like you do when you're in the bush, I was spooning a ball peen hammer just in case. And these dogs all came in, and you know you hoop and you holler and you run around. You get into the car, and yeah, it's been an interesting fucking Monday night. So yeah, because of that, also because of the fact we're up in whoop-de-whoop, wasn't able to get a video out. So I'm remedying in that right now. Now this week, last Friday, I played Christian's Ultramarines with my newly painted freaking army for this this tournament. Added a couple extra units, so it ended up being about 2,000 points, and I got an absolute fucking hammering. It turns out my army is not quite fucking as flash as you would like to believe. Well, as I would like to believe. They got fucking owned hard. I was testing out units. He was testing out new units. I was testing out troops, which are breaches, despoilers, the special weapons with the multi-melters, the Pravian with his bloody castellax. The units he was testing out were Leviathans, Castaferums, and Kratoses, and yeah, I just fucking got wiped. Unfortunately, I need to freaking get a few more games in, because I never... some of my units just got wiped off the table in turn 1. There's fucking 10 men heavy Volkites, 40 fucking shots, and then another 10 for every freaking... Oh, it was fucking brutal. 10 Volkites are fucking the most savage weapon I've seen in the game, especially with a Cognis Signum, with a Master of Signals with them, so they're hitting on twos. It's a fucking abomination. But I really enjoyed the game. I learnt a lot. The Xiphon, I've learnt, is not allowed to come in. It has to come in from reserves. It can't just sit on the table and move forward like another vehicle. I found out the Castellax are bullet magnets, simply because no one really sees them on the table that much here, so everyone just shoots at them. The breaches didn't do fuck all. They got wiped off the table. The despoiler squad was great once I got it into combat, but I had to put in a rhino and run it all the way up and fucking get in. He goes, raw, chainswords to the face. And then once they fucking wiped that unit out, they got heavy Volkited into oblivion. So at the end of the game, I only had 2 models left. But it was a fucking good game. I really, really, really fucking enjoyed it. And I've got a video highlight of 2 minutes. So check that out, and then I'll get back to what I'm doing here. It was a great game. I'm fucking... Yeah, it was a fucking arse spanking, though. But check it out. Check it out. Righto, let's go. Ultramarines versus Ultramarines. 2 Castaferums, 3 tactical squads in 2 rhinos, 1 10-man fucking unit of dicks, which are heavy weapons culverins, 1 Kratos, 2 fucking Leviathans, and the other rhino with attacking side. That was what I was facing. On my side, I had a unit of spoilers, a unit of breaches, a unit of special weapons with melters, 2 tacticals in rhinos, a Xiphon, a Pravian, Master of Signals, and 2 Castellax. That was a setup. Unfortunately, I fucked up a little bit. I didn't realise you couldn't put the Xiphon on straight out of the bat. It had to be pulled in from reserves. This was the start of turn 1. Right, at the end of turn one, it did not go fucking well for me at all. I took most of the... Oh, I didn't go first. The other Ultramarine player went first, and his frickin' 10-man unit of Volkite dropped 40 frickin' wounds on my breaches and took them off the table. My Xiphon is the only thing that really managed to kill, frickin' taken 3 of that heavy weapons team, and my melters took all but 1 wound off a Leviathan. Right, it's the start of turn 2, and this has just turned into a fucking embarrassment. I've lost fucking most of my army, my HQ, most of my troops, except those that are in the Rhino. The Kratos, the Leviathans, the Castaferums have just fucked me over ass to breakfast. It is a fucking embarrassment. I've only killed 4 things, and almost 90% of my army is off the fucking table. What a fucking cunt of a game. Fun though, but a cunt. Turn 3, and everything was fucking running. Those were running. These buggers were running. Over here, they ran out of the Rhino, killed a bunch of dudes, and then ran into those dudes and got fucked over even worse. I had killed another squad of tacticals, though, but it was not looking good. 17 men on the table at the end of the fucking game, and I had 2 models left on the table. I hadn't killed a single Dreadnought, Castaferum, or Leviathan. I'd only killed 1 squad of tacticals. It was a great test. Well, after that zonkin' great ass kicking, I came home with no new knowledge whatsoever, which was unfortunate because that was the purpose of that game. But, fuck it, I still got another game and I still fucking massively enjoyed myself. So take the positives where you can. Now, next week, because I did have a video of my entire painted 1500 point army. But due to me being a technological retard, I have deleted it. So I'll do a new one for next week. And also, starting next week, hopefully, I'm going to be doing learning Zone Mortalis and learning how to play that version of Horus Heresy, which is apparently, you know, in the movie Aliens, yeah, where there's a beast in a ship. And you're running away from it, and you sort of know where it is, but it's freaking slowly taking down your blokes, you know, one by one. You're hunting through freaking dark and freaking grisly corridors. Well, in this case, this is Zone Mortalis, which is a type of Horus Heresy game, and I am the monster. Well, at least that's what I think it's going to be like. I have literally no idea. I think it's just like Horus Heresy in corridors, which you know, I think would probably favour freaking Volkites because, you know, they freaking wound around edges, you know. But yeah, I'm genuinely looking forward to that. That's going to be a new and interesting thing. I'll definitely make a video of it. And one last thing before I shoot off is I'd like to thank everyone who spotted in and freaking let me know about when I was thinking about, you know, finishing off this channel. I wasn't thinking about finishing it as such. I was just, you know, idly considering what I was going to do with it. And yeah, I got a little bit distracted from the actual true purpose of this, which isn't to make money or to fucking muck around or get a successful YouTube. It's just to share me hobby. Share me hobby with yous and maybe freaking learn a couple of things. And I got a little bit distracted with freaking, you know, subscriptions and all of that sort of horseshit. So I apologise for that. And it'll just be, I'll keep doing this channel, fucking mucking around, talking bullshit, as long as, you know, as long as there's wild dogs in the bush, and as long as I'm fucking enjoying it. So for a good long while yet, don't you worry. Anyway, that's me for this week. Hopefully next week, I'll give you that proper rundown of the 1500 point army. I'll have the Suzarian done. I'll have Vent Anus done, which he's just fucking getting done over there. And yeah, hopefully I'll have something to actually show you. Now that I've done that bloody army, I'm no longer in a rush to get everything done. I can just go at a nice pace and just work, which is really fucking nice. Really nice. I'm not racing anymore to freaking get shit done for a freaking time frame. And I can just take some time and try and punch out some quality. Because these Suzerain, fucking hell, they are really fancy detailed models, and they are, even just doing this rough stuff, this is rough fill, this has taken a sweet amount of time just to get it all sort of into the right shape. Anyway, that's it for me for this week. Sorry it's a day late, and sorry it's a penny short. Yous all have a tippy top time. Give your missus a kiss, and I'll catch yous all later, yeah? Cheerio.